It gets worse.
Oh no.
Should I tell her?
Yeah, tell me everything
might as
so I
well.
know what happened.
Earlier this week, I pranked my wife and convinced her that I got a misdemeanor for a noise ordinance violation and lost my license. Now there's a little bit of background here, so let me explain the setup. Teslas have a feature that lets you turn on an ice cream truck sound that plays very loudly on the outside. Earlier this week, I took my sons to basketball practice. Now, they practice at the same school that they attend, and my wife also works there. Her boss is the principal. Later that night, we were sitting at the kitchen table with my wife, and she brought up basketball practice. Now, my son Lincoln here said that we had turned on the ice cream truck sound and the principal came out. And my wife started to get concerned, like the principal came to basketball practice, which was not true. Then I took the story over and proceeded to prank her. Stick around to the end because the story gets crazy. Enjoy. Lincoln decided that he was going to tell you.
Yeah, you were.
Dude, come on, man.
Tomorrow. Wait, the police actually came?
Yes.
Apparently they had gotten calls from the neighborhood that they was violating the noise ordinance.
Oh, so were you driving around the neighborhood?
Well, I started outside of the school and I turned it on and I drove around as kids were coming out. Everybody was looking at me, and then I said, we should go prank one of Lincoln's friends. So then we went through the neighborhood and we turned it up really loud.
Oh, no.
And then I drove back over to the school.
Like before his practice you did that?
No, this was right after practice.
Oh.
And then I went over to the school and there were police cars, and then the guy waved me down and it was both principals. And your boss came over and said, you violated a noise ordinance. They called the police. What is going on? And I said it was just a prank. I just thought it would be funny. He said it was not funny at all. You're disturbing the peace. It's a misdemeanor.
It's a misdemeanor for disturbing the peace?
Yes.
Who knew that?
And they said, we've got the surveillance. I said, you don't need the surveillance. It was me. I just thought it was funny. So I have a court date in February.
Oh my goodness. That's not funny. Oh no.
Do you have to go to prison?
If I don't show up for my court date.
Oh, Paul. So it's funny at noon or like during the day, not at night.
I mean, there was people standing outside of their houses and everything pointing at me. I hope you don't get in trouble tomorrow.
Oh.
He was not happy.
Well, it's a long day. It's like 8:45.
Well, he was in his bathrobe and
Oh, so he came up to school because the police had to look at the surveillance cameras.
yeah. He said, your wife is much different than you are. I can't believe that.
Did he really say that?
Yeah, he said she's outstanding, and I'm really surprised at this behavior from you because she shows good judgment. And so it's going to be probably a $5,000 fine and a court date, and hopefully they'll reduce it down to a first-time offense.
Wow.
This is what happens when I take kids to basketball practice.
Wow, hon. Who knew? We've never done it late at night, though. So
Well,
we turned it up loud and...
It gets worse.
Oh, no.
Should I tell her?
Yeah, tell me everything
might as
so I
well.
know what happened. You got a speeding ticket, too.
Well, between the school and going to the neighborhood, I did a launch. With the kids. And so he caught me on the radar. By the time I got back over to the school parking lot, he had me on 2 counts of misdemeanor. 1 reckless, 2 speeding, and 1 noise ordinance violation.
And he didn't cut you any breaks. And I'm sorry. So they could take your license.
They took my license.
You don't have a license right now. Guys, this is not funny. No, it's not funny at all.
Guys, this is serious.
This is really serious.
Wait, we have a trip next week.
And my Tesla's still at the school because the cops gave me a ride home.
No, it is out here. You're lying. I hate you right now.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome!
Paul! Did you know this?
No,
Yeah, turn off the camera.
I didn't think we were laughing the whole time.
in this bathroom? You live in Brent? Wait, why? How did this even?
I cannot believe you lied to me. I'm thinking you're going to jail. Turn off the camera. Oh my
About the beginning,
goodness.
And if you could do me a favor, if you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and turn the bell on for notifications. Thanks a lot.